Afternoon, everybody. Probably watching this on Monday because there is no service in here, so we're just recording. I doubt anything is getting through here at this point. Our feed went immediately red. Wi-Fi issues still not worked out over here at the edge on John. Simple router reboot probably would solve the problem, but no one at the desk seems to know where it is. So record we will. Bring it to you later, and you'll know the ending before you see this likely. But the Hawks, after dropping game one on Friday afternoon here in this very rink to the East Coast Wizards, find themselves in the championship against the Chesterfield Falcons. Same Falcons squad they beat just a few hours ago across the street in a physical, demanding 4-2 victory. Game where the Hawks had 3-goal leads at certain points, never trailed, as they took the lead in the first period on a goal from Elliot Wittenberg and never looked back. Play the same squad here. This will be the second of three against Chesterfield in 6 days. No matter the outcome here, we'll see him again on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. on the 19th at McKendree in the Petco rink. So come on out. That will be for sure a battle as the last declaration game of the preseason for the Hawks. Could be a revenge game for Chesterfield. The Hawks were able to keep their game about them and prevail once again here this afternoon. Could be a tiebreaker for bragging rights between the two before we move to no hockey season, should Chesterfield come out on top. A very good and a tough team in the Chesterfield Falcons. Hawks got their work cut out for them, and thought it was hard in game one. It will be twice as hard now. Duckman Cope once again will be in net for the Hawks with the absence of Jackson Maxwell. So Duck will start 4 of the 5 games here in Chicago. Jackson starting game 2 Friday night and injuring on sometime between the beginning of that game and Saturday morning. Hopefully he'll be better by next week. And they can get some more playing time on Saturday against Chesterfield. Split between the two. Everyone else healthy and on the bench for the Hawks. They're in their home greens, though they are the visiting team here in this one. Though we're not entirely sure why, as there were 3 teams tied atop the division standings after the Hawks defeated the Falcons this morning. Goal differential exactly the same at 10. Hawks gave up fewer goals at 6 compared to the 7 for Chesterfield. The only thing we could think of is perhaps more goals for, and Chesterfield scored 17 to the Hawks 16. No matter what, both on the ice for this one, and we'll see who comes out of here with the banner for first place here in Chicago. Hawks break their huddle with the bench. They'll go. Again, Declan Cope in net for the Hawks. He'll be joined on the backside by Colin Guerin and Anthony Kitstein. Up front, Colby Wallace gets the start at center. He'll be flanked on his left side by Luke Shelton. Braxton Pecker on the right side here. Again, a physical game for game one. Expect nothing less here for game two. We'll zoom out here a little bit. Took a little lower profile here, trying to get some more cell signal and improve some sight lines for the parents. Doesn't seem to be working out very well for that first point, but we'll upload later on. Puck's dropped here, won by the Falcons, and Bassam comes in with the lead. Hits it on. Oh, a stick save there from Duck as they came right in, waltzed in front of the net. Make a statement. Brewer put one on. Duck with the save. Now another one point blank. Duck able to swallow that up and stop the clock. 15 seconds in. Falcons with 2 quick shots. The Hawks weren't awake before. They better be up now because Bassam and Brewer both came in like they were just decoys standing in front of the net. Another face-off win for Chesterfield. They'll get it. Come near side. Way of the referee. These two worked the game before a 10U championship that they let quite a bit go. We'll see how they call this one here early. Officials earlier let the boys get away with pretty much murder. It was a physical contest. See how this one goes here as Chesterfield regains the puck after the Hawks were able to clear. They bring it back in. Guerin takes it, wraps it around for Shelton far side. Too far for him. They keep it in. Now Wallace picks it up far boards, able to clear it away. Pass Shelton. They'll go to the length. This will be icing on the Hawks. 12:07. They'll come back down to their end. Both teams will take the chance to change. Wittenberg, Forsha, the Haynes twins, and Evan Holland out. So they'll stay with the Beef, Bryce, and Brody line. For line number 2. Bengtson up against Wittenberg for the drop. One by the Falcons. Shot on. Pad save there for Duck. Went off the chest. Now pushed back for Haynes. That one goes. Ooh, catches just the tip of the blocker off of Duck. So a couple more saves for him. Ducky's been busy here early. Bryce Haynes with it behind his own net, puts on the brakes. Trying to get it up to his brother Brandt. Does. Now trying to get it out for Holland. At center, tips it over to Wittenberg as he comes in, loses the handle. Pushed out by the Falcons, their captain, one of them. Steinbruch picks it up, puts it in down low. Now Forsha takes a shoulder check and goes down, loses his stick, but Bryce Haynes able to get in the way of the shot from Steinbruch. Bennett at the point, can't hold it in. Now it's 2-on-1. Brant Haynes with the puck in the circles. Got Holland in the middle. Evan couldn't get it on his backhand, goes to the far boards, and Chesterfield out with it. Evan picks his pocket, dumps it back in as they go for the change. Both of them are changing. This pass behind Anderson. No choice but to turn around, flip it down low past Haynes. Colton Stinson out in front, gives it up to Colton DeKemper. Now this pass intercepted. Shot on, score. That was going to come back. They get one past Duck on the stick side. The Hawks try to go cross ice right in front. Chesterfield snipped it out. They were watching tape of their own between this game as they had the Hawks figured out there for the first 2 minutes of this one, or 5 minutes I should say. They lead 1-0 here in the first period. Hawks yet to register a shot on net. Try to remedy that now as Berube steps to the dot, take the face off with Felker on his left. One by Chesterfield into their own end. Alex will chase him in. They try to hold it. Able to get it. Now Alex down from his knees. Stinson trying to put one on. Deflects off DeKemper, stick to the corner. Colton has to back up, avoid the check. And now Alex gets one. Tripped up by Berube in the corner. Hawks get away with that one, but the Falcons go to move it out. Picked up again by Berube, but trickles out past Stinson. No choice, turn around, try to backhand it in. Felker can't get a handle, and the Falcons put it in the Hawks' end. Stinson brings it out off the boards, off the referee, and it'll trickle into the Falcons' zone. But they regain again. Back and forth they go in the neutral zone. Put in by the Hawks. Not controlled as Shelton tries to get a handle. Now, Berube in a body collide in front of the Falcons bench. The Hawks have it back in again. Luke, man all over him, kicks it in front for himself. Shot on that one goes wide. Peck can't get it. Turns around trying to center it up again for Shelton. Gets it to Wallace in the circle. Back to Shelton in the slot. Tried to turn around on his forehand, able to clear it. Wallace intercepts this one 1-on-1. Gonna have to get one from behind. Oh, and they call this one off. Offside on the Hawks, and that entry delayed, so they'll bring that back out. Neutral zone face-off. Hawks will keep the personnel up front. They'll put Skittles and Colin Guerin on the backside. Pass them back to the dot for Chesterfield. Falcons win it, cleared away. Skittles tried to push it ahead for Pecker and into the zone, tied up at the point. Falcons cleared away again, near side. Brexton gives it up. Boston gets it to Brewer in the slot. Shot on, saved there from Duck. Lets it go, trying to get his team to move it ahead. Hawks are able to clear it out. Put it back in. Brewer half step in, they let it go. Skittles has to pick it up near corner, off the boards, getting it out. Bennett steps up to keep it in. The Hawks slow to the puck right now. They look like they're asleep. Now Garrett puts a shot on. Good there, no call. There's a little bit behind. Now they're going to give it a call. As now late raise of the arm, and Collins going to go to the box for a check from behind. Went in for the check. Chesterfield player turned around, so Collins goes for 2. Coach Pfizer wanted an explanation, and he gets it. Happy with it, so the Falcons do the power play 8:59 to go here in the first period. Wittenberg, the Haynes twins, and Brody Forsha out to kill this one off. Back to the point. Steinberg puts it in down low. Takes a weird bounce off the Zamboni door. There's a gap in the ice down there. Takes a Chesterfield bounce. Duck able to shut the door. Haynes has it. Trying to get out of the zone. Got Anderson all over his back. Picks up, brings it in. They're way offside. As they had Benson way deep into the zone. One by the Hawks. Forsha off the boards to center. Picked up there by Bengtson. He'll give it over near side to Lavin. Lavin off the boards to Bengtson near side. Past Anderson. Picked up by Bryce Haynes. Trying to get it to Wittenberg. That comes in. That's offside. Late whistle. They give it to the Hawks. Now stop things with 8:24. One by Elbert. Goes right on the stick of Bengtson. And, ooh, big hit in the neutral zone. As Haynes comes up to play the puck and hits him right at the blue line. Shot on, saved there by Cope. That was a heck of a hit by Bryce Haynes in the neutral zone right at the blue line. Whew. Chesterfield wins this one, but they put it out of the zone. Steinberg gets his pocket picked a bit by Caden, but can't get control. They get it back out to Lawman in the neutral zone. Goes to move around Holland. Catches him flat foot, able to move into the zone around Kraus. Right on. Pad save there from Duck, maybe off the blocker. I didn't see it. Heard it more than I saw it. They get it back cross ice. Bengtson back towards the middle. That one off the mark and into the corner. Berube picks it up. Fans on the clearing attempt, and Anderson will pick it up on the near board. Moves it back down low again. Looking for the center. That's Boston. Has to take it back out top of the zone. Turned over to Stinson down low. Up to Holland on the far boards. Off of the boards and out to center. 31 seconds left on Garen's Minor. To Lavin. Into the zone for the Falcons. Berube chases him in, drops it back to Boston. Leaves it for Steinberg. Kraus can't steal away. Steinberg steps into the circle. Shot that one off the pad and wide. Stinson has to pull up in the corner. Anderson gets it for the Falcons. In front, that one on goes wide. Berube picks it up. Penalty over to Guerin, so the Hawks good on the kill. Alex has to come back for it to get it into the zone. Chesterfield quick to recover, gets it back out. Stinson up to Felker again. He tips it in. It's offside as Berube back in the circle. Late call from the official. And I'll put this one in front of the Hawks bench. They say it was an intentional off. This one now shot up into the bench by Chesterfield, so we'll go to the other side of center ice. 1-0 Falcons, 6:39 to go here in the first period. Ruby wins the draw. They're in, but sold by Chesterfield. Far side, Forsha puts his man up against it. Now Ruby steps back to get it, gets dumped at the blue line. Comes in, now they're going to get it offside. Chesterfield wins it again, puts it in, but picked away by Dekemper. And now Felker trying to reach the poke it ahead, misses, and turns it back over to Brewer. Comes back to play it with Dekemper, and they battle on the far board. Chesterfield comes out with it, and Forsha able to steal it away, but right back to the blue line there. Cross-eyes pass, misses Macklin, should be icing. Oh, they weighed that off. Oh, boy. That was a clear icing call from the other side of the center ice. I don't think these officials, it's hard to go from the little kids to the big kids, but they better get on their game here quick because they blew that one. Chesterfield in, did the slot shot on, saved there from Duck, covers up, stops the clock with 5:51 to go here in the first. And officials trying to get their communications down. They drop this here, bodies together, and ooh, Duck never saw that. Anderson's shot goes wide. That might have snuck in past the glove had it been on target because Duck never saw it. Now they can't clear it. Petker leaves it at the blue line. Anderson walks back in with it. Kraus able to reach around, poke it away, but Straub there to help his teammate out, pick it up. Now Kraus behind his own net, puts the man in, and he falls into the boards. Probably wants a boarding call. Now Petker misses this one again, but able to clear it away just enough. Shelton gets into the zone in the circle, takes a shot. That one saved. First shot on net for the Hawks. Wallace turns around, puts one on. That one deflected high and wide. Bomarito in the net for the first game for Chesterfield. Pavel Byrne in for the Falcons here this afternoon. Gotta wonder if maybe he's their number one, where Bomarito might have been their number two in a game that, for all intents and purposes, for Chesterfield didn't really matter this morning. Meant everything to the Hawks. Whoa, look out! And this one comes up this way and goes through the benches as Colton Stinson airmails this one into his home bench. That goes all the way down underneath the bleachers. I'll have to find a new puck. I'll find somebody to crawl under there. There's got to be a brother or sister somewhere who wants to get down and get over the puck. There you go. Meanwhile, Wittenberg back to the dot for the Hawks as we all catch our collective breath. 4:42, sorry about that. Didn't stop the clock and all the mayhem and get it back down the other end. That'll be, well, they wave off that icing there too. 4:34 to go. Try to add some on here. There we go. We're caught back up now. Hawks trying to make something happen. They're getting tips of pucks and not allowing the easy entry. Now Flipper takes it from center, flips it in for himself. He'll chase it down into the corner. There with Haynes. Comes back to Wittenberg, trying to get it out in front for Holland. Takes a misdirection and splits the difference. Macklin there. Pick it up and give it up to Boson. Shot on. Pad save there from Duck. Boy's been heaved. Chesterfield able to keep it in as the Hawks can't clear it. Goes to the far side. No one going to the puck. Now Brewer able to pick it up as Forsha comes in and tries to get a body on him. Still behind. Now Forsha in the corner. Pass Wittenberg down low. Haynes in front. The shot on. Saved there from Duck. Get it again. Another save from Ducky into the slot. Evan tried to just tip it out and does. They have to reset. Hawks need to stop and play here. They got to reset their communication. This goes down for the icing. That's exactly what they needed. 3:33 to go, and now they'll try to figure out who's supposed to be where, as no one seemed to know who was supposed to be on the puck at whatever given time. Confusing first. Let's see if they can get it figured out at intermission. Only down a goal. And proving they can score on this team. Chesterfield wins it. They got some more life in their legs than they did this morning, and they don't seem to be making the mistakes that they made. The Hawks were able to take advantage of. Now Steinberg puts his shoulder into Skittles. Hawks, on the other hand, looking a little more discombobulated than they were at 8:30 a.m. Shot on, goes wide. Ruby, Dekemper on the near side, trying to get it from Steinberg and Bengtson. Get it out to Anderson in the circle. Kraus in the way of that one, deflects it wide. Now it's loose. Goes to the corner. Bennett and Kraus battle there. Max off the boards down low for Dekemper. Too far for him. Stryker picks it up at the point, trying to put it on for Anderson. Dekemper intercepts that pass intended for Bennett, but they can't clear it. Tip back in. Anderson gets it to Steinberg's near side. Skittles with the stick in the way. That one deflects up and into the netting. That'll stop things with 2:39 to go. Shots favoring the Falcons 13-1. They'll only have one goal to show for it. They'll switch things up. They'll put Bascom up against Wallace for the faceoff. Pecker and Bascom behind the Hawks net. Now Haynes takes Bascom down in the corner. Centered up. Pad save for Duck. He gets it down and keeps it out of the net. Shelton able to push it ahead on the pass from Pecker. Down in, steals away from Lawman. Tries to throw it in front. Nobody there. Wallace late to the party. And now here come the Falcons the other way up the right side. They get around Haynes. Stinson down. Pass on the back door from Macklin off the mark. Now loose in the corner near side. Haynes and Pecker. Pecker comes out with it. Rattles off the boards down the ice as he avoids a check. Icing on the Hawks. Will come back down near side in the circle. They'll put the Beef line back out along with Brody Forsha and Skittles. Vance out for Chesterfield on the face-off. Won by Wittenberg and the Hawks, but now Holland checked down. Bennett picks it up at the point, throws it in wide. Forsha far side, off the board. That's out of the zone. They got to reset. They get him near side. Vance between Skittles and Holland, able to pick it up and put it in. Trying to center it up for Shaw, intercepted by Wittenberg. Now this one intercepted by Bennett. Now Haynes near side. Bounces it out. Holland lost his stick, doesn't clear. Down low, Forsha picks it up, wraps it around far side. That's not going to get out either. That one intercepted now by Wittenberg, trying to hit a man up front. That's Haynes. Got him and Holland. Brandt trying to get it over to Evan. Too close and got it poked away. Turns around, puts it back in. Wittenberg trying to stretch for the line. That'll be an offside. See if we go center ice here on this one. Looks like they may. And they will. Ruby to the dot for the Hawks. Felker and Dekemper up front. And by the Hawks, Felker takes it in left side. Oh, he gets it pushed away. Put back in by Berube. Down to a minute to play here in the first. Chesterfield up 1-0. Kraus trying to keep it in, gets a piece of it. Now Stinson gets knocked down. Chesterfield able to bring it out. They get past Kraus. That doesn't happen very often. Now Lauman try to put one on. Berube getting back on the back check, able to get his blade in the way and deflects it behind the net. Never gets through to Duck. Now Stinson able to clear, trying to hit Felker far side. Comes back in the Hawks zone. Now Kraus checked from behind. No call. Now they're going to get it. So the Hawks going to go on the power play. Same call that they got Guerin for. So the Hawks to the power play here with 28 to go. Cole Anderson on the penalty there for Chesterfield, and see if the Hawks can't capitalize. Don't want to go with the shorty here. Hawks are able to gain it and clear. This should be icing. 21.9, and we'll do it again. To the right of Pavel Byrne. Pecker's going to come off for Berube, so we'll put Wallace, Shelton, and Berube up for the next 21. Kraus and Stinson stay back. Hawks win the draw. Shelton can't get a clean shot on 19 to go. Checked into the boards. They're going to try to pin it there and kill the clock. Now it squirts out far side. They go to clear it. Stinson picks it up on the point. Puts it back in for Wallace. Back to Stinson. Over to Kraus. 4 seconds. Back to Stinson. 3 seconds. Need to shoot. Takes a shot. That one right on. They'll let that tick away, and that'll do it for the first period. Minute 32 to go on the power play. Hawks finally get another shot on net. We'll go to the second. Hawks down 1-0. Hawks' journey to this point started Friday afternoon right here at the Edge on John. A 4-3 loss to the East Coast Wizards Friday afternoon, and then a win that night against the LaSalle Sabres. That was a 6-0 win, a 5-0 official win. And a win against the Grand Valley Stars yesterday afternoon over across the street. That was a 4-0 victory. Fate in their hand. As they took on Chesterfield this morning, 1-4-2. I guess there was a penalty as time expired. So Guerin in the box now as well, though nothing on the clock. So I don't know what they gave him. They definitely did. Now that Chesterfield gets in, gets a rebound, and scores, as a bit of confusion in front of the Hawks net. Everyone's standing around looking. Everyone confused as to what was going on. No one blew a whistle. Everyone just stopped playing somehow, some way. Chesterfield up 2-0. Nothing on the clock for the Hawks, so like just Colin in the box for something. And the Hawks put one on. That one goes wide. Haynes flips it in towards the net. That one goes behind. DeKemper and Holland there. Evan can't get a stick on it. Now the Falcons able to bring it back out. 48 seconds left on the power play for the Hawks. So a shorthanded goal for Chesterfield on the confusion in front of the net from the Hawks. Pinned in the corner. Kitstein. Now Haynes comes in to join up. Comes out on Haynes' stick. Holland down at the blue line. Has to keep it. Now this one down past Holland. Into the corner it goes. DeKemper. Only man to chase in as the Hawks are changing. Kitstein holds it in on the point. Backhands it. That one goes off of Haynes and back out for the Falcons. They get all the bounces right now. This shot on well wide. It rattles around all the way over to the point. Hawks can't clear it away though. Down low. Haynes back out top of the zone, held in by Lee, but now picked up by Bryce Haynes. He'll try to bring it out across center. Now this one, Lee holds the stick. Chesterfield has it in their own end. That'll stop things with 11-19. Lee's going to go to the box for holding the stick. They're going to give him a trip. I don't know anything. He held the stick. It wasn't really a trip, but we'll take it. See if the Hawks can capitalize on this one. They win it. Pecker shoots it, puts it off the post. Oh, had it right in front in the slot off the face-off. Just to the left. Had him beat over the blocker. Now Shelton near side of the circle. Playing around. Dish to the back for Forsha. He'll dump it down low. Pass Wallace, pass Pecker. All the way over for Stinson, far side. Throws it towards the net. Ooh, that one deflected on by Chesterfield. So they're able to cover and stop play with 10:56. A couple of late stops to the clock here, messing with the timing. Byrne makes another save. This time on his own player, won by the Hawks. Stinson from the point, trying to put it down low. Pecker throws it at the net. That one stick save behind the net. Shelton bumps off it for neglects to get the puck. Now Bennett moves. Ooh, hits him up high. Could have been some head contact. Chesterfield parents wanted it. Shoots across far side. Shot on. That one goes well wide. The duck was down and stretched. Still down low. Bennett shoots one on. Wallace deflects it wide to the far side. Now we're going to get a stop and play here. as the net has come off its moorings. 1:04 to go on the power play, 10:22 to go. In the period, Hawks down 2 as they've let in 2 early goals in each period. Or 1 early goal in each period, I should say. Wittenberg out now for the Hawks. Wins this one to Holland. Able to clear it. Striker in front of his own bench, able to clear as Wittenberg finishes the check. Skittles. Cross eyes for Haynes. Brandt brings it across the blue line, cross center, dumps it in. That one off Bennett, down low. Bounces off the boards for Max Krause. Can't get a handle on it, bounces in the circle, and Chesterfield goes to bring it out. Wittenberg backs up, tries to lift the stick and get around. Bennett puts it on, duck with the stick save. Still floating far side, can't clear it away into the slot. That shot goes just high and over the crossbar. Now Wittenberg fans on the wraparound attempt. Krause knocks the man down in front, going for the puck, and now Holland able to clear it away. Haynes goes to pick it up. In front, can't get a clean handle. One man loses a stick. Holland far side. Stick off the ice, gets pinned against the boards. Chesterfield going to come out with it. They clear it off the boards and in. 4 seconds left on the power play for the Hawks. Bassam has it down low. Wittenberg takes a hack at him at the feet. Krause there to clear it out. Now Skittles hits Bassam in the circle. Now we're going to get another penalty called here. This one likely against the Hawks, as they're going to get Skittles for a rough, I believe. No. Yes. They're going to send them both. They're going to send Wittenberg and Skittles for a slash. Not Skittles, just Elliott. So, no. Yes. What's going on? Okay. Wittenberg goes in, throws his hands in the air. You don't know what he did. Let's be honest, I don't think the officials really did either. I think they're listening to the crowd. They've been very late with the whistles, so it's not entirely clear what they're calling some of the time. At either rate, with a 2-goal lead, the Falcons on the power play. They controlling the Hawks in, as they have most of the game. This one, gloved down by Anderson, poked away by Forsha. Down low for Lawman, too far. Now Stinson tries to wrap it around and not far enough. Anderson down low, trying to center it up. Fans on the shot. Duck's able to poke it away. Now has it on the goal line. No. Did they give it to him? No goal. No goal is what they said. Duck was able to reach back and stop it. $1:22 to go. Now we're going to have a discussion between the officials. No goal is the call. They'll get a face-off to the left side. Duck had it covered and sat back on it, reached back to cover it up on the line. Won by Chesterfield. Off the boards and in. Down in front, shot on. Saved there from Duck, rebound, score. Another rebound to put in. Power play goal for Falcons. 3-0 score for Chesterfield. And the Hawks are going to have to get something going here. They have not played a good game to this point. Now they dropped the puck before the doors even shut on the bench. These guys just want to get the hell out of here. And the Hawks have it in their own end. Still plenty of time, period and a half to go. Shelton brings it in. The Hawks can make something happen. Just got to get one to fall here, but it's been all Chesterfield up to this point. Now Shelton avoids the check as Wallace is hooked in front, no call. Shelton, score! That's exactly what they needed right there. Luke able to put one between the legs. And after Wallace was hooked in front, they get it right back to a 2-goal lead for Chesterfield. 7:53 to go in the second. Shelton gets the first one of the day, for the game, that is, for the Hawks. Cuts the lead to 3-1. One by the Hawks. A little light of fire. Now Garrett over to Skittles. That one too far for Petker. Back into the zone. Off Skittles' stick. Turns around to find no one around behind him. Rattles it off. Smartly doesn't try to go cross eyes, but they can't clear McCormick. Keeps it in, puts it off the official. Break there for the Hawks. They get up to Petker at the blue line. Pulls it back just a tad, trying to give it up for Shelton. That one poked away in the slot. Now Wallace gets in the way of it. Able to steal it away, trying to center it again. That one pushed out by Bennett. Now back behind the net. Petker trying to blindly backhand center it. Intercepted by the Falcons. They bring it in. Brewer avoids a check. Now they're offside. Oh, and they let it go. Ooh. I guess they'll say McCormick was over the line. He'll go for the change and get off the ice and count his blessings. They still control it, and the Hawks in. Able to clear it away. This isn't going to go far enough. 6:59. Chesterfield goes to bring it out. Bassam near side, backhands it towards the center. Benson gets it back to Brewer. He brings it in the zone, far side. Tips it for center. Wallace can't clear. Get Bassam shot. That one off a duck and wide. Hawks just trying to get something going. Holland brings it in the zone, trying to get a handle on it. Gets tied up as Lee gets in the middle of him. Wraps around far side. Haynes there to get it. Trying to put it back to the point. He fans. Took his eye out the puck for a second. Now they're able to clear it away. Guerin and Wittenberg have to come back. This pass off the mark. Now Wittenberg takes a hack at Steinberg's stick. They get it back, and that one off the post and wide.
Let's go, boys!
Stinson loses that one off the heel of his stick. Gets it back as Holland can't control. Stinson gets it back to him to try to get it to Haynes. No clear lane, so he'll dump it in and go for the change. Brandt in front. Oh, tried to put it on. Missed it. Wittenberg couldn't get there. Bouncing puck over Krause's stick, and it clears away. Max, that's a back up to his own blue line. Gets it over to Stinson near side. Colton off the boards for Haynes. He'll shoot that one in. He'll say no ice. Holland off DeKemper on near side. They get it out again past Krause. Krause picks it up again into the blue line. Flips it up towards center. No one there. No skate to the puck. No hustle to it. That's been killing them all day. Chesterfield definitely wanting it more at this point. Lucky for the Hawks, only a 2-goal lead. Now this one cleared away. This should be icing. No, they wave it. They'll say it was touched. DeKemper picks it up as he's hustling. Trying to center it for Berube. That one picked off in the middle. Now they'll clear it away. Krause near circle in his own end. Cross ice for Stinson up to Alex Felker. Got DeKemper ahead. He gets it in the zone just ahead of Colton, but the only one back. Looking for the center for Berube. Comes out to Krause. Shoots it. Oh, that one scoots just wide. DeKemper. Throw it down low as he gets checked. Bounces out in front. Sticks off the ice. Trickles all the way out top of the zone. Hawks trying to keep it in. Max and DeKemper get tied up. Has to drop it back for Skittles. Back cross ice for Felker near side. Alex comes in, grabs the bouncing puck. Such a shot on. That one bounces just wide. Back. This one hard shot past everyone. They're going to say no ice. Oh my goodness. There's no chance at all for Skittles to play that puck. They let it go. They've let go of almost every icing here on both sides of the puck. Skittles can't steal this one away. Let him walk right in front. Pad save there for Duck. Skittles in the corner. Can't gather the control. Bosa takes a shot. Glove save there for Duck. 20 shots in less than 2 periods so far for Chesterfield. Hawks have managed just 4. One of those gone in off the stick of Luke Shelton. Puck drop one by the Hawks. Shelton flips it out. That's going to go the length. That's going to be icing as he was trying to just hit it up to Petker. And the late start to the clock is clock technician not paying attention at all, looking down. Now they got... Well, they're putting a man in the box for... put Bassam in the box for some reason. I don't hear what it was. It was a after whistle call, and now still getting lit from the Chesterfield players. Back to the power play they go with 3:55 to go here in the second. See if the Hawks can cut this lead down to 1 for Chesterfield and get back into the game. They're going to give them an interference call. It's going to be the call on that. So Wallace, Shelton, and Petker up front for the Hawks. Skittles and Guerin on the backside. Hawks win it back to Skittles, puts it off the board and in. Oh, then they're going to call Shelton offside as he was in ahead of the puck. And they'll do it from center. Yep, they'll take this one back to center ice. So center ice face off here. This one won by the Falcons. Steinberg brings it in against Skittles, trying to push him off the board. Now Guerin battles there, clears the way off the stick of Petker back out to center. Skittles intercepts this one at the blue line, comes in 3 wide, winds up, takes a shot pad save by Byrne. Now Chesterfield able to get this one back, and the puck bounces over the, goes over the screen and bounces under the puck, or under the stands all the way over here. And that's 2 that have come up here now.
Let's go, Hawks. Right here.
Better keep our heads on a swivel up here. That's 2 that have made it this far up. Hawks keep everyone out. They win this one. Petker puts it on, but right into the body. Chesterfield able to clear it. Skittles in his own end, pulls up. Ooh. Moves it to Shelton at center, and that one crossed for Petker. Ooh, he shoots that one in just wide. Wallace chases it down and picks it up behind the Falcons' net, trying to get it out to Petker, puts it off of the net. Now this one trickles back to Skittles. He's able to hold it in, but right into the body of Colby Wallace. He brings it out. Now Wallace pushes it ahead for himself. Uses the long stick. Gets it, scored! Oh, finds him over the blocker. I think Byrne thought he had more room over there than he did. Reached back over with the glove to try to catch it. Instead, it sneaks between the glove and his blocker and in. That's exactly what the Hawks needed. A power play goal for Colby Wallace. 2:55 to go. The Hawks are back within 1, 3-2. The score. See if they can pull it back even here before the third. A lot of hockey left to go. The Hawks yet to play their best game. Now this one is stolen by the Hawks. Get it to Wittenberg in the slot as the man falls down. Nobody can get it now. Ooh, put on by Holland. Still loose in front. Hawks can't get puck lifted over Byrne and into the net. An opportunity there from center. Forsha puts it in. Holland will chase him into the corner. Now Wittenberg takes a shot that flutters off the front of his stick and goes well wide. Back out to the point. Haynes takes the bouncing puck, dumps it in for his brother down low. He'll pick it up, tries to tuck it in on the backhand. Still loose. Now Byrne finally able to cover it up. Hawks a little bit of life here as they pulled back within a goal. Hawks were down 3-0 after giving up a shorthanded goal to Chesterfield here. Midway through, they've scored 2 back. Cut the lead back down to 1 once again. Wittenberg can't win this draw as Chesterfield takes control down low. He'll charge in and try to steal it away anyway. Does. Well, they put that one on. Byrne makes the save and trickles off to the side. Now Wittenberg comes back in, challenges in the corner, puts a man in there. Haynes trying to hold it in, gets it back to Bryce. That bouncing puck goes off, and now Skittles takes a swipe up in the air and back onto the stick of the Chesterfield Falcons. Wittenberg intercepts the pass high in the slot. He'll reset. Gets it up for Brant Haynes. Near side, they've done this play a couple of times. Pass play there for Holland. Comes back to him. Evan gets shot at in the boards. Chesterfield takes the puck. Cross eyes for Bassam, top of the slide. He's out after the power play goal by Wallace. They'll let Bassam walk along the blue line and bring it in. He'll dump it in down low. Forsha Got to go back to pick it up. They kick it along to the far corner. No one going to the puck. Back down low as Kraus posts up in front of Duck. Now Wittenberg putting a body in. That was Brewer. Borsche able to get the puck. Flipper puts it up and out of the zone. Man falls down. 2-on-1 for the Hawks. Holland brings it in. Got Haynes in the middle. Gets it to Brand. Oh, and he fans on it on the heel of his stick. Had it wide open on the back door. Could have been a tie game. Instead, still 3-2 Chesterfield. Now it's still in the zone. Hawks desperately trying to keep it in. Can't reach it. Now Wittenberg picks it up at his own blue line, trying to backhand it out for Felker far side. Alex, misses a check. Misses both. He and Dekemper. Under a minute to go. Forsha trying to hit Berube at center. That one misses, and this one will be an icing call with 30 seconds to go. 29 seconds as they let the clock run. And we'll get a face-off here in the Hawks end of the ice. This will be a good third to finish it out. Too bad you're all not seeing it live. Hasn't been the prettiest game, but the Hawks haven't quit. They've come back, scored 2 here in the second. After giving up 2, cut the lead back to 1. And almost had a game-tying goal on a fan from Brand Haynes. Right off the heel of his stick and wide open. This one now comes off the low boards. Back out to Duck. Tried to get it to Stinson. Now he fans on the clearing attempt. Gets it to Skittle, but he can't clear. Back out to the point. Out this one off Dekemper. Shin guard. They're back in 2-on-1 again. Dekemper trying to take a shot. That one off Stryker's legs. Looking for the center there. It's had Felker going to the net. Now Skittles, as he had come back to center, couldn't quite get back to the point. That'll do it for the second. Hawks need a couple. They're down 1, 3-2. Game is tied. There will be a 5-minute sudden death overtime 5-on-5 period after the third. And things still tied after that. They'll go to a shootout. Those rosters already submitted with their pregame rosters to the scorekeeper. Everyone on the team will have to shoot in order presented before the game. Hawks fly back down south after this one, and we'll see y'all again Saturday at the Recplex against, you guessed it, the Chesterfield Falcons. 9 a.m. puck drop in the Petker rink. The way these last two have gone, this should be a good one. Can't wait to see how this one here finishes up. The Hawks had a little buzz in their step now after grabbing those couple of goals. Played much better in the second than in the first, and not for the somehow confusing mix-up. I'm still not entirely sure what happened. I'll have to go back and watch it. They're in front of Duck there early in the second period. This would be a tie game. Wallace, Shelton, Petker up front for the Hawks. Kraus.
Let's go, Hawks!
And Stinson on defense. Face off one by the Hawks. Kraus moves it up to Petker. Into the zone it goes, and Bennett will chase it down for Chesterfield as Shelton meets him there and checks him into the boards. With the head now, this pass intended for Kraus trickles out, and we'll get a stop and play here as we're going to get a call on Shelton, another late penalty called. Coach Wittenberg wants an explanation for it. He's going to give him a head contact penalty. Luke's gotten up high a couple of times today, but just a little bit of a trying to figure out, and they're going to give him a 2 and 10 for that, so we're going to need another to sit. Looks like Felker's going to go in and sit on the 2 and 10, so Shelton will be out pretty much the rest of the game. He'll come back in first whistle after 44 seconds. So they'll be without one of their goal scorers today. Luke's got a couple here in the tournament. Chesterfield wins the draw as they're on the power play. And now they are not as they score a power play goal, so Felker right back out of the box. 8 seconds into the man advantage. Whoa. .36 to go, back to a 2-goal lead for Chesterfield. Hawks let happen exactly what they couldn't let happen in that one. They give up a quick one to Chesterfield after they get another late penalty call. The guy's not exactly been quick on the whistle. We were wondering how it would go. The way they called the 10U championship before us. We didn't know if it was just because it was the littler guys or what, but not the most proactive duo we've had for the weekend. Today it's favored Falcons perhaps a little more than the Hawks. They haven't helped themselves much at all and give up another early goal. They've given up early goals in each period today, and the difference in this one as they control and clear theirs away back to the Chesterfield blue line. Chesterfield in control again. They try to move it up to Steinberg. Now Skittles gets hit as he moves up to try to make the play. Wallace gets this one, and Coach Gus Felker screaming at the official from the bench as that hit high up on Skittles. Not called for head contact. Hawks have it in their own end on the far side. Up to Holland at center. Evan goes to bring it in, still has it. Uses the body to get around. Leans on him, gets pushed down. Now we're going to get an interference call on Chesterfield, so the Hawks go back to the power play here with 11-12 to go. Maybe Tucker Lawman going to the box for Chesty. Wallace will come off for Wittenberg. DeKemper and Holland, Bryce Haynes and Brody Forsch on the backside here for the power play. So shake up the lines a little bit here. Try to get one back. Wittenberg trying to win this one, so rattles around top of the zone. DeKemper puts it back in, but right on the tape. Wittenberg able to get it top of the zone. That shot in off striker to the far board. Wittenberg able to get a body on it. That somehow misses all the paraphernalia, and the ceiling comes down and bounces out of the zone. Forsch in his own end, backhands it to Bryce Haynes in the neutral zone. He goes trying to hit Holland. That one deflected by Brewer. Chesterfield takes over in their own end. Back to Haynes. Has to wait for Holland to reset. Puts that in off DeKemper's back. Another bounce given to Chesterfield. Back into their own end. A minute 22 to go in the power play. Forsch comes up center through his own zone. Across the blue line, across center, and into the zone. He'll keep it into the slot. Dishes it for DeKemper. Shot. That one deflects high. Might have gone off the post. Now rattles along top of the rail. Wittenberg can't knock it down. Gets turned around, and here comes Chesterfield. Takes a shot. That one blocked and saved by Duck as it goes off his chest and into his mitt. Wittenberg with the stick in his left hand couldn't switch fast enough to pull the puck down off of the rails of the board. This rink, I've seen that happen 5 or 6 times where it'll just stay up there. Just a weird happenstance. It's wider than normal, just very odd that it ride it that long without kicking off. Off one by Chesterfield again. Bassam gets poked out by Kraus. No call. They could have given Max a trip on that, and they let it go. Now Haynes fans on the pass, gets it back, trying to dish it down for Felker down low. Disconnect. Haynes able to get it back, trying to center it for Berube. Intercepted in front. Now that one tipped out. Kraus has to try to get back. Bassam leaning on him. Able to gain the puck anyway. Max moves ahead. He's going to keep it. Now, two bodies hit Max in the neutral zone. That goes into the zone, and we're going to get perhaps a roughing call on, or a high stick call on Chesterfield. Oh, they're going to, who are they calling this on? There we go, the high stick on number 84. Zachary Bassam, he has been all over the place. He's a big kid, very physical. So with 27 seconds left on the power play, the Hawks go to 5-on-3 for 27 seconds. They need to get it back right now. Chesterfield wins it. They get it out. Stinson at the blue line. Oh, they had Kraus backing up. not at the point to take the shot. Kraus has it in the circle. As Haynes, he drops it back. Dropped back or poked away. Comes out of the zone. Kraus all the way back into his own end. Gets it to Brant Haynes. Holds it at center. Trying to hit Berube. That one high up off his stick and into the zone. Has to chase it down to the boards. Wrap it around. Haynes can't get there. Trickles out again. No hustle to the step. A lot of gliding around. Should have a lot of energy. They try to get this one to Berube. That pass behind him. He stands on the line as he backhands it in, but right to Chesterfield. Now this one will trickle out all the way down to Duck. Has to make a save on it. Kraus up to Guerin near side. Collin comes across center and into the zone near side. Hawks are going to change. Guerin trying to center it up for Berube. He had stopped, goes through the crease. No one there to try to bank it home. Now Pecker steps up as Stryker and Guerin fight on the far boards. This shot from Stinson goes in. Down low and misses. Pecker trying to get it out for Skittles. That one cleared out. This should go the length. And it'll be, no, they wave it off. As Wallace picks it up. The Ducks right side. Pass intended for Pecker, picked up by Bengtson. Bounces it in towards the net. Duck had no choice but to save it, push it off again. Berube down low. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Gets it over to Wallace far side. He puts it in, bounces off the board. Now Pecker loses it. Trying to push it ahead. Flipped out by Chesterfield, and they're just killing this penalty with precision. Lack of effort from the Hawks at this point. A little bit disappointing how this was shot in by Forsha. Goes off the side of the net as Byrne tried to reach for it. Forsha and Wallace down low trying to break it free. Penalty over. Now Wallace turns around, trying to put one on. Byrne had the post covered. Comes back to the point. Skittles shoots it in. That one off a skate. That's Bassam in front. Hits Bengtson up behind everybody. Comes in, makes a move around. Pad save there from Duck. Easy there for Ducky. As it comes over to the near boards. Guerin able to steal it away from Anderson. Rattles it around far side for Pecker. He'll put it out of the zone, back out the center. They'll go for the change. Hawks hold back as they get new front three on the ice. Wittenberg, DeKemper, and Holland up as they try to knock that one down. Bassett far side. Puts on the brake, slows everything down, and puts it in down low. DeKemper has to keep moving, picks up the puck going around far side, trying to get around Anderson. He's able to poke it away. Now Bassett far side meets a stick, and that one bounces in front. Glove down by Skittles. And we're going to get a hand pass as Skittles knocked that down. Wittenberg the first to touch. That's going to be a hand pass, and it'll be a face-off down low. Correction, they'll bring it out of the zone. Wittenberg back on the dot. 6:41 to go. Drop the puck there. Hawks can't win, but it's in offside on Chesterfield. And we'll do it again right in front here. Hawks down 2. They were down 1 coming into the third. Give them a very quick goal on the power play. 8 seconds in to a man advantage. As Luke Shelton took a head contact minor. He will now remain in the box for essentially the rest of the game. Now these guys don't blow it dead after the goalie caught it. They did that in the first game and wasted 10 seconds of a team's power play. Krause picks it up in his own end. Man on his back and gets leveled by Brewer, who played no play on the puck. We're going to get another power play here as Haynes able to put it up past DeKemper, 6:09. They're calling Krause for a penalty. Oh, this is getting out of hand. I heard neither one of these guys seem to know what the hell they're doing. So they're putting Brewer and Krause both into the box. Coach Wittenberg, no choice but to hold his head. Coach Belker just giving him hell in front of the box. Flip of a coin today, guys. Flip of a coin. Nothing to do but giggle about it. Matching minors of what'll go. Nothing on the clock. So Kraus and Brewer both to the box. 4:09 whistle, they'll come out. 5-on-5 hockey here. The Felker, DeKemper, and Forsha up front. And Holland with Forsha on the back side. Now with a high stick. And now they'll blow that dead. That should go into the zone. It will, as that trickled all the way back into Chesterfield's end. Forsha, Stinson back also on defense for the Hawks. Won by Wittenberg. Swings and misses as his puck off of the. Now Wittenberg's going to get a trip as he trips up Bennett or Steinbruch on the face-off. So now the Hawks back to the kill with 5:48 to go. That might have been the first easy call these two got all day. He doesn't even know how many are supposed to be off the ice. Holy cow. It has been an adventure today. Hawks on the kill again, and Chesterfield already with 2 power play goals. Will look to try to put this one out of reach as Forsha dumps a man in the circle. He'll get it down low. Lawman can't handle this. Now Berube able to tip it out. Be great if we could get a shorthanded goal here to get us back into it. Berube down low. Got Felker coming up through the slot. Nothing to do but spin around. This one deflects up and out over the glass and into the Falcon bench. As time starting to tick away in the last half of the third here, the Hawks had a chance coming into the third, down a goal. Give up a quick one. They're down 2. Can't stay out of the boxes. There's now 3 there for the Hawks. Shelton still in his 10-minute misconduct for the head contact. Kraus in for don't really know what, as he was roughed up with the puck. Somehow ended up with a matching minor penalty with Brewer, so Wittenberg now in with his tripping penalty. Chesterfield with it in the zone. Skittles gets his stick held as trying to clear it away. Haynes can't clear it past Lawman. He dumps it in down low again. Now Bryce Haynes trying to rattle it around the boards and out. Lawman holds it in again as Haynes can't get it. Back to the slot shot. Quick off the stick of Anderson, goes wide. Still controlling is Chesterfield. All alone top of the zone. Shot in. That one off the backside of Anderson. Goes wide to the right side. Chesterfield still controls. Haynes. Oh, what a save there for Duck as he was able to stretch the right leg out. Anderson has a real quick shot there. A wicked wrister. One-timer. Duck able to get his toe in front. Makes the save, and the Hawks able to clear it away as Guerin trying to move it up to center. Brant Haynes backhands it into the zone from center ice, but picked up there. Chesterfield now puts it off their own man, trying to no-look pass in front. Guerin coming in trying to get a piece of it. There was one dad in the Chesterfield bench that, just complaining about every single call. Like, just watch the game, man. It was annoying this morning, and it was almost unbearable at this point. His black puffer jacket must mean he's better than the rest of us. Anyway, this one will be icing on Chesterfield. Everybody out of the box. Wittenberg penalty has expired. First whistle also means Kraus and Brewer out of the box for their respective benches, so Luke Shelton still the only Hawk in the box, and he'll remain there until 44 seconds and a whistle. Keep Hawk manager Brittany Wittenberg company. Felker battles down low and able to get that puck free. That was Colton Stinson. Got it to Wallace, who was able to get it out of the zone, but they can't sustain the pressure. Now Pecker has this one go off his stick and in. He'll be offside as Colby deep in the Chesterfield end. This face-off in front of the Falcon bench. Face-off won by Chesterfield. Off of Wallace and back in front. Too far, that long reach, and they're able to clear it. Wittenberg trying to pick it up. Avoids contact there from Brewer. Now comes back. Shaw able to get a stick on it before it gets to Elliott. Now Stinson puts that off Brewer. That was on the blue line. They'll say it stayed on. Wallace checks Brewer in, but he comes away with the puck still. Stinson misses as well. Over to Armfield, near side for Chesterfield. Back out to Bennett on the point. Bennett turns around. That one deflected in front. Never gets through. Picked up by the Hawks, and now here they come out 3-on-2. Wallace, Pecker, and Wittenberg. Colby brings it in, trying to take a shot on. McCormick wore all of that in the part of the leg that doesn't have any padding. He felt that one immediately. No one there to clean it up. Chesterfield able to bring it out. Now Wittenberg in front of his own bench turns around, tried to wrap it in. They could have got him for too many there as he hits a man going off the ice. Instead it comes back in. Chesterfield shot on. That one deflected high and over the net. 2:16 to go in this one. Hawks need a couple quick. They haven't been able to get much working all day. Now Duck able to poke this one away as they get another shot on as they approach 30. Hawks with just 7 shots on goal, 2 of which have gone in. Now Brewer reaches around and shoves a man down, and that is Colton Stinson. He's slow to get up after getting shoved in the head. Colton coming off a concussion just a few weeks ago. Able to get it back. It's at the Dekemper. Across the zone. In front for Dekemper. That was offside. Neither official saw it. They are both well out of position. That went off the glass. It'll go the length of the ice. This will be icing on the Hawks. And they'll stop things with 1:28 to go. Game 5 not necessarily going the Hawks' way. They played some good hockey this weekend and haven't given up. It seemed like they were finally starting to gel as the team. Let's see if that can carry over into next week's deck game against Chesterfield. As this one tipped ahead, and that'll be stopped by Byrne. More shot on net for the Hawks. They'll attempt to get to 10 before the end of the game. She'll still talking it over now. There's something going on with the Falcon bench. And Shelton out of the box. He should be in there until 44 seconds, I believe. Nope, they're good. I must have had my times wrong there. Maybe it was 1:44. Any rate, Hawks back to full strength. Shelton actually gets it back to Krause. Cross for Skittles, near side. Skittles rears up, fires. That one misses just near side off the post. Now this one deflected up and out of play with 1:03. Hawks have the man out of the net. That's Duck Cope. He's sitting on the bench. So 6 attackers out for the Hawks. You got Shelton, Kitstein, Krause, Felker, Guerin, all out there for the Hawks. Shelton in front for Felker. And again, Skittle steps up, shoots that one, goes just high. Brant Haynes from the far side on the point. Tried to take a shot, that one knocked down, it goes wide. Pitstein flips it towards the net, that one off the mark, and now Chesterfield able to flip it out clean. Krause picks it up at center. Cross ice for Haynes. Brant up and into the zone. Flips that one towards the net for Byrne. No choice but to pull it back and cover with 27 seconds to go.
Let's go, Hawks. Keep playing.
Wallace, Bryce Haynes, Holland, Wittenberg, Brandt, and Gorsha out for the Hawks to finish this one off. Brody trying to put it in. That one blocked by a diving Falcon. That was Brewer. Knocked it out of the zone. 13 seconds to go. Hawks trying to make something happen here at 12. They just run out of time. Now this one fanned by Bryce Haynes with 6 seconds. Macklin has it. Haynes takes it down in the zone end. He'll kill it in the corner, and that'll do it. Chesterfield, after a late addition to the tournament, comes in and wins this one 4-2 over the Hawks. The Hawks battle hard, do their job this morning to get into the game. Nothing to hang their heads about. Not the best of games, but what are you going to do when you got a nice 6-hour break between and just don't have things go your way early on. Chesterfield took over right off the opening face-off and nearly scored a couple seconds into the game. They score first and never look back, win this one 4-2. So Chesterfield wins the Fall Classic. Hawks a respectable second. And they'll come home and we'll see them again on Saturday for the third time in 6 days from McKendree. No announcement of the team lineups. They'll take the medals to the locker room and a finalist banner for the Fall Classic as well. If they want to get a picture here with it, we'll see if they all do so. Felker preferring to go to the locker room rather than to stay out for their medal presentations to Chesterfield. Wait to see if Chesterfield will accept all of their medals here or do them on the ice. No. Teams wave to each other. Congratulations. They'll go take it to their respective locker rooms. And we'll do it again on Saturday. What the heck? And we'll see them a couple more times this season. Should be a fun one. These two teams very good. Play against each other. Chesterfield squad very good. Hawks proved they could beat them today. Just couldn't get the things to fall their way this afternoon here in Chicago. So the Hawks fly south. We'll see everybody Saturday at the Recplex. One more time here from Bensenville at the Edge. Hawks 4, Hawks 2, Falcons 4. And we'll see you guys Saturday. Until then, thanks for watching.